Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be breaking down everything that I use for my blog. Now, I'm not going to be talking about technology and stuff, like I've got a computer right here. I'm not going to be breaking that down in this video. I am just going to be sharing exactly what I use to run my website, so the website developer, hosting, all of the plugins, as well as other tools I have for my site, social media management. I mean, I've got a full list here. Email, money management / clients, website monetization, all of that stuff. So I have got my notes. I am definitely ready for this, and if you guys just kind of want to know what I use, I am going to include a full list in the description bar down below to make it easier for you guys, but I am also going to be running through what I use in this video, why I use it, as well as the cost of it. So if you are interested in the cost of all of the stuff that I use, that's going to be included as well. So enough of the intro, let's just go ahead and get to this video. Now, before we get too far into this video, I just want to let you know that some of these things that I'm going to talk about, I'm just going to share the basics. So if you want to learn how you can use them or why I even use them, definitely check out my paid products because those go into more detail, include more advanced content than what I share here on my YouTube channel. So if you want to check out my paid products, they are included in the description bar of every single one of my videos, and I highly recommend that you guys do that. First things first, my website. So I do have a WordPress.org website and I use GoDaddy as my hosting platform. So WordPress.org does come for free, but I obviously have to pay for GoDaddy for my hosting. So I actually use the ultimate web hosting plan with GoDaddy, and that is $16.99 a month, but I actually pay that yearly. So I do have a new payment coming up in 10 days exactly, and I will be paying over $200 just to keep my website up and running for the year. It can be expensive. Then for the look and feel of my website, I do use a WordPress theme called Vega, and I have customized it a lot. I am not going to lie, I have done a lot of customization, but right within WordPress under themes, you can actually search Vega, and that is the theme that I use for my website. When I initially shot this, I didn't realize that I talked for over 7 minutes about plugins, and I didn't want to bore you guys with that content. It just filled up way too much of the video, honestly. So I'm going to quickly run through the list of plugins that I have on my website, and if you guys have any questions or if you want to learn more about them, first, Google them. Second, you can always email me or DM me on Instagram. So I use anti-spam, broken link checker, ConvertKit, Essential Grid. That is actually the first plugin that I purchased was Essential Grid, and I did pay $34 for it. It was a one-time payment to use Essential Grid. Then we have EWWW Image Optimizer, Instagram Feed, Public Post Preview, Redirection, Schema, Simple Social Icons, Social Warfare Pro. So I did pay for Social Warfare Pro, and that is actually the second plugin that I paid for, and I get charged $29 a year for that plugin. Then we have Tracking Code Manager, W3 Total Cache, as well as Yoast SEO. And that is it with the plugins. So glad that was much faster. If you guys want to learn more, I do have a blog post about plugins that I think you guys need on your website, so I will include that in the description bar down below. Otherwise, I want to jump to the other tools that I use for my website. So when it comes to my analytics, seeing how much traffic I get on my website, what pages are most popular, I obviously use Google Analytics, and I friggin' swear by Google Analytics. I love it, and I do not get too advanced with my Google Analytics. There are only a few features that I really check out, like where's my traffic coming from, what are my most popular pages, and then obviously my page views and bounce rate and all that other fun stuff. But otherwise, I keep it pretty simple with Google Analytics. I do have a YouTube video that you guys can watch if you want to learn more about Google Analytics, or if you want to learn the 3 main areas that I go to, the stats that I check within my Google Analytics. So I will include that for you guys in the description bar down below. Then we have Google Search Console. I do have a few YouTube videos on here that actually talk about Google Search Console because it is key if you want your website to perform on Google. It is basically the hub for your SEO, where you can figure out what keywords are actually ranking for on Google, how many pages you have ranking on Google or indexed on Google, and you definitely need to have Google Search Console. So check out one of my other videos, or again, guys, almost knocked over my water bottle. My paid courses all go into Google Search Console because that is critical for the success of your blog in terms of your SEO. Some other resources that I swear by when it comes to running my website, the first one is Grammarly. Grammarly. I absolutely love using Grammarly. I use it to edit all of my content, so all of my blog posts or whatever I'm writing on a new page on my website, I use it to edit that, and it catches all of the mistakes that I miss, and it's just the best ever. Then I use compressed JPEG. So I used to use, I think it was called JPEG Mini, but they ended up going to a paid version only, and I didn't like that. So I found a new website that I can use, which is compressed JPEG. So whenever I upload a new image to my website, I will run it through compressed JPEG first, and that's the exact same reason why I have the EWWW image optimizer. It makes the image size smaller so that it doesn't take up as much space on my website, which helps my website to load as fast as possible. So I do use that. And then the last one is Canva. I have talked about that a lot here on my YouTube channel as well as my Instagram account. I use Canva to design all of my graphics that you guys see on my website, on my courses platform, on my YouTube channel. All of that is created by using Canva. Now let's talk social media management. This is actually a DM that I got on, or not a DM, I got a comment on a YouTube video the other day asking what I use to cross-post on social media platforms or just automate my social media platforms, and there is actually only one automation tool that I use and that I believe in, and that is Tailwind. So I only automate my Pinterest account, and I do use Tailwind. If you want to sign up for a free trial, I will include one in the description bar down below, but that helps me to pin pins on Pinterest every single day without logging into Pinterest, because that would take me a lot of time if I actually did it that way. Now, Tailwind can also be used for Instagram. I do not have access to that part of Tailwind. I only use it for Pinterest. Tailwind does cost me $140 a year, so that is something that you have to consider if you want to invest in Tailwind. Then I use Canva again for all of my social media stuff, so designing my pins, designing my Twitter/Facebook graphics, anything kind of fancy or different you see on Instagram, I use Canva to design that as well. And then the last thing you guys may want to know about is what Instagram apps I use. So I use UNUM, Facetune 2, Snapseed. I have VSCO. I have not used VSCO in forever. And then Lightroom. Those are the apps that I swear by when it comes to Instagram. Email marketing. This is not something that I talk about a lot here, actually on my blog or my YouTube channel, because I don't think it is my strong suit. Do I have an email list? Yes. Do I use it to its full potential? No. Should I be better at it? 100%. Anyways, I use ConvertKit for my email list. It is the only platform that I have ever used for my email list. When I first got started, I thought about using MailChimp because I thought that it was going to be free, and then MailChimp ended up being a real pain in the butt. So before I even launched my email list with MailChimp, I ended up getting started with ConvertKit because that's what a lot of other bloggers were doing. So for the amount of subscribers that I have, I am paying $49 a month for ConvertKit. So it is a good chunk of money, but I really do think that ConvertKit makes it so easy to set up my automation systems and just leave it. And the best thing about ConvertKit is that it works with WordPress. So I already showed you guys that I do have a plugin on WordPress where I can actually use my website to host my landing pages. And then ConvertKit also works with Teachable, which I am going to talk about in a little bit, but I automate my new customers, you could say. So people that buy my ebook or my presets, or I guess you could say kind of my students, so my students in my courses, to automate them to send them emails over a couple of weeks to say, hey, how are you doing? Want to join my affiliate program, whatever. I use ConvertKit and they work so perfectly together. It makes my life so easy. So I truly do swear by ConvertKit. I think that it is the best email platform when it comes to bloggers, but I know that other people swear by other platforms. So this is just my personal preference. Just gonna throw that out there. Next up, we have got money management / client management kind of stuff. So I'm thinking about shooting a YouTube video talking about how to manage money or dealing with taxes and all that stuff. I do have a blog post that I created at the beginning of the year that I really, really love, and it goes over all that information. So if you're curious how much money to save for taxes, what I do to manage my blog's money, dealing with invoices, actually are invoices included on there? I think they are. Contracts, all of that stuff. Definitely go check out that blog post. I will include it in the description bar down below. I'm just gonna include a lot of stuff in the description bar down below, but if you guys want to see a video on that, please let me know in the comment section and I will get that created for you. But I use QuickBooks to manage my money. That helps to keep me organized. The very first year that I got started with blogging, I wasn't that organized. Yes, I kept my invoices, I kept my receipts and stuff, but at the end of the year when it came to paying my taxes, it was a lot of work on Alex's part. to be honest, Alex helped me out with it, and we just decided that I needed QuickBooks. So I have been using QuickBooks, I think, for over 2 years at this point. I'm really, really happy with the platform, and it makes my life so much easier. So I use QuickBooks to help manage my money, understand my expenses, as well as my income, and then I also use QuickBooks to bill clients. So there are only 2 platforms that I use when it comes to invoicing clients, and those are QuickBooks and PayPal. Now I have to say, both of those platforms do take a chunk of what you are charging people. So this could be another video entirely, but you do have to take into consideration when you are pricing people, for 1, you have to pay taxes, and 2, there are going to be fees associated with that. Plus QuickBooks, I am paying $29 a month, so that's a pretty good chunk of money there as well. So I'm actually going to be creating a blog post here soon talking about how much to bill your clients, how to come up with the pricing for billing your clients. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you check out my blog at TheContentBug.com. But I use QuickBooks or PayPal. PayPal, again, is where I receive money for some invoices, as well as Teachable when I get paid out through Teachable, and some other affiliate marketing programs, they pay you out through PayPal. So I think PayPal is a critical part of my blogging business. So let's keep the money talk going, and I want to talk about my website monetization as well as my paid products, what I use for all of that. So I have got a lot of content coming out here soon. You guys can tell that I feel like I've hyped up a lot of content that is coming soon, but one of the pieces of content that is going to be coming soon is exactly how I created my paid products, how I sell them, and all of that information. So if you guys are excited for that video, let me know in the comment section down below. But I do use Teachable for all of my paid products that I sell, minus I do have my ebook on Amazon as well. So if you want the Kindle version of my ebook, that is available on Amazon. But otherwise, all of my paid products are sold through Teachable. So all of my courses, my vault, all of the sections within the vault, my Lightroom presets, and my ebook, they are all available on Teachable. And Teachable charges me $49 a month. And the main reason that I have used that platform to sell all of my other paid products is because the fee that they take is very, very minimal. They do not take a big chunk out of the money that I make when it comes to what I am selling on the platform, as well as I'm already paying $49 a month for Teachable, so I didn't see a point in paying for 2 different platforms when I could sell everything through Teachable. So I use Teachable to sell all of my paid products, and I will go into that in another video. For ads on my website, I do use Google AdSense, so I use Google AdSense for here on YouTube as well as on my website, which ends up working out really, really nice. I like it that way. Then I also use ShareASale for affiliate marketing, as well as other individual affiliate marketing programs. That just depends on the company that I am working with, what affiliate marketing program they have, but ShareASale is the only affiliate marketing network that I am truly a part of. And then there are only 2 other resources that I use. The first one is Zoom, and that is what I use whenever I have my client meetings or consultations. It's a video communication software that is available for free, so I do really like Zoom. It's just an alternative to Skype. And then I also use Google Sheets / Google Drive. I absolutely love that when it comes to the planning of my own content, miscellaneous stuff when it comes to my blog, as well as dealing with clients. Google Drive makes it so easy to share information back and forth. I feel like everyone has a Google account, so it makes it really, really easy for me. But otherwise, that is it for this video. I feel like it was very chatty, very long, a long list of things that I use for my website. But those are all of the resources and tools that I use when it comes to running my blog and my business. So I hope you guys liked this video and found it informative. Maybe you found a new tool or plugin that you could even use for your website. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Otherwise, I'm out of here. Bye, guys.